H-Rock, after someone is hired, do employers ever look back at their resume? Bro, you know there's a backstory to that question. That is a person who has lied openly on their resume. Yeah, I speak Spanish fluently. You're applying for a translator position? Bro, generally no. Generally no. But if you openly lie about a hard skill and then it comes time and you can't do that, they're gonna check. Yeah, oh, he did say that. And it's gonna be a problem. I gotta be honest with you. That's that. People exaggerate on the resume all the time. That's the name of the game. It's almost part of the dance is to be able to articulate what you've done in a way that appeals to the job description that you're applying for. It's almost encouraged, but openly lying about specifically a hard skill. I mean, everyone lies and says they're the most motivated go-getter. Everyone lies and says they're a great communicator, and you know all that shit you can't measure. But if you say you can speak a language or you know how to code in a certain language and you can't do it, that'll be a problem. Proficient at Excel. Yeah, I can tell you right now, I'll give you guys all a fucking basic one. Stop putting proficient at Word and Excel on your fucking resumes, bro. That should be a default. It's a bad, it looks stupid. It just don't even include it. It should be a default unless you're fucking incredible. And then in case, make it known that you're like fucking top 1% incredible at it. But the proficient at, it's ridiculous, bro. That's proficient at cranking 90s. If you have a certification, yeah, put it as a certification. Just the basic thing where you have the line where it's like skills, proficient at Excel, proficient at Word, Excel, and the Office suite. That's on every fucking entry level resume, and it means nothing. It's useless. You might as well not include it, is what I'm trying to say. Skills, nasty at Blitzcrank. That'd be better. Like my first resume for Riot back at like, I don't know, 19 years old or whatever, where I put a fucking picture of Pantheon and Blitzcrank and Fizz on there. Or not Blitzcrank, but where do you draw the line on awards? How big or small is the limit? It's more about, listen, think about it as working backwards. As you're not trying to make a one-size-fit-all resume that you can blast to 10,000 places. Your goal is, if you have the time, is to find the job description you're applying for and work it backwards with that resume. So you might even tweak the job descriptions of your, like describing what you do in the last job, tweak it a bit to describe the part that makes sense for what you're applying. Like make it feel like it's a perfect slot. Turn your resume into a puzzle piece. The fucking job description is the puzzle piece whole. And you were trying to make it so it just, they can see it slotting in easy. That's what you're trying to do, because everyone is overworked and stressed and going through a bunch of resumes. You want to make it seem like it's a slam dunk. Like, for example, here's a great way to do it. Find the address of the recruiter, attach a single puzzle piece with your face on it to a brick and put it through their window. When they see that, they're going to think, oh, this is mysterious. This person must fit into the job description we have. And now you're getting locked in. You get that? You following, or I'm not giving out free gold here. That way it's memorable too, because it's easy to get lost in the shuffle. Hi, H-Rock. In a prior stream, you suggested yelling at the interviewers to assert dominance. It hasn't worked out for me yet, but with these new tips, I'll have a job in no time. Great. Someone mentioned market research. Can I ask my friends what they like, or is there a more official way to eavesdrop on people's preferences? You have not given me any context, but are you saying that you've been asked to do market research and you decided to go ask your friends? I guess that's fine. That's not really professional market research. If they're like looking, if you have a certain demographic maybe, and they're trying to get people in that, I mean, theoretically, there could be something, but that's generally not how it would go. As a market researcher, it 100% is. I just eavesdrop on people's convos in public. I do think there's something, she's joking, but I do think there's something to that. I'm a general believer, because we paid for a lot of market research at NVIDIA from like these big market research firms. And I'm a general believer that like people in surveys and in interviews lie for no reason. They lie for no reason. They lie to lie. They lie with no gain. They lie to themselves and they lie to you. Really, it's like you need revealed preferences and not stated preference. You need like actions over words. Actions tell a lot more of the story. I'm not saying it's useless. I'm just saying it doesn't seem to track very closely with their actual actions. I lie to bring down capitalism. Every little bit helps. Just you being like, yeah, I think the next Hershey's should be dog shit flavored. That's what I want as a consumer. I think you should make it flavored like dog shit. That's actually really, it's hip with Gen Z. Although the problem is, like, they could make a dog shit Hershey's with a picture of a dog shitting on the front, and it probably would go viral on TikTok, and they probably would make a fucking million. It might actually work. So you could have a reverse. Wow, I didn't know he had so many Mr. Beast viral marketers. Hershey's already is that flavor. Hershey's is dog shit. I can't tell the difference. Hershey's and dog shit. Yeah, all right, guys, I get it. I'm part of the Beast Brigade as well. Will you be joining us for the ACLU book club? I have no idea what that is. Gonna be a pass, probably. I'm reading one book coming up, and that is As Gods Among Men, a story of inequality in the super rich in the West since the times of the medieval era till now. That's what I'll be reading. Right now, I am between books and using this time, as all intelligenistas do, to catch up on my 3-hour YouTube video essays on old games from the early 2000s and 90s. So now when I get in bed, I pull out my phone, plug in my headphones, and watch 3-hour videos on Ocarina of Time. And no reading for me. Yuck, gross. Yeah, basically, I just want to have someone tell me that the games from my childhood are really good. But in like a long, drawn-out, waste of time way. You know, just really burn through the minutes and then show me video footage and then say something pondering, and then that's what I want. And so it is solving my needs. Hey, Big A, did you hear about the guy that bought 10 of the most expensive assault rifle skins in CSGO and is down about 30K as of now? Yeah, man, Aiden's all right, though. Aiden's okay financially. He's an idiot, of course, but he's fine. Like, he's not... They make 50K a month in that fucking podcast. Hey, Truck, I'm a young college football player, and I'm trying to expand my brand and make money with nil. Any suggestions? I actually, unironically, do have a suggestion for you. Wow, that's crazy. Get fucked. I have a real answer. I thought that'd be funny after I paused. The real answer is there's a book that you should read. And it's a very short book, and you will find it useful. I swear to God. It's called the Bible. No, I don't think I'm going to have it on my shelf because I loaned it to Stans a while back when he was at Gen G. It is called Brands Win Championships, and it is by Jeremy something. He worked at Adidas. He was the brand marketing manager for Adidas, or vice president of brand management. It's a very, very concrete, hands-on way for people in athletics to find ways to increase their personal brand so they can make money after they are no longer at their physical peak. Darlow, that's what it is. And I found it to be a fantastic book, and especially applicable to esports, because I knew a lot of esports athletes, especially back when I was working at Twitch, a lot of these League of Legends guys I was coming up with, who had a brief run in North American LCS, made some money, did not invest in their personal brand, and then fell off and then had nothing. Like, it's a scary thing, right? This happens a lot to players in real athletes and in esports. And so that's a good book. Honestly, if you're serious about it, like if you want to build a brand around yourself as an athlete so you can make money as a personality instead of just as a peak physical specimen for a brief period of your life, then check it out. Big A, you in on Ethereum at the moment? Bro, have you ever watched my content ever? Or you just come in today and decide, hey, Big A, I'm gonna add. Like, no, of course not. No, I'm not all in on Ethereum, bro. I've never, ever, not one fucking coin, bro. Because obviously Doge is the better investment. I'm sorry, but you get bigger returns when you buy Doge, dude. Doge is where you're gonna get that moonshot. Ethereum, petty 40% gains. I want 200%, 1000% gains. I go to coins and I sort price low to high. It's like fucking shopping on eBay. I just sort low to high and I figured whatever the cheapest one is, that's where I get the biggest return. And I just buy. People did that. We're joking. Some of you did that. Like, essentially. H-Truck, I like this fit and the hair makes you look younger. How do you write that unironically? Who's asking? Who asked? Who asked, bro? Why you just like sitting there giving me voluntary opinions? Hey, H-Truck, I think you need to know. I don't care. All right, thank you very much. I appreciate it. That's not the purpose of my stream.